Alrighty, hello everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope everything is well with you guys. I'm early because I want to I want to say something real quick, and I want to say it in the early morning hour. I'm not trying to start no beef and all that other stuff. I know I got people all over the world in different time zones, so I wanted to just try something different. So I wanted to know, ask you when I ask you, I was thinking, are we enabling certain behaviors? Like our subscribers, our content creators, enabling people certain behaviors? And also, are we intertwining in entertainment with reality? Now we ain't no what they call it, reality TV stars, because once they click off or get off set, those issues don't carry on with them. I see a lot of people cheering people on regarding real life circumstances that could affect their real life, whether it be from the whole calling certain agencies and things like this. So are subscribers and content creators, are they the part of the problem? Are we tearing each other down? Because rarely do I ever see people really cheering when other people like get milestones. So it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty interesting. Are we enabling people? Some people have eating disorders, but when we address them about that, they have an issue. Some people have other issues dealing with alcohol. Some people are sex addicts. Some people are attention craved. Some people enjoy manipulating other people. I just want to know. Like we having this early morning conversation because a lot of people are sitting up here enabling people in their bad behavior that's affecting their real life. So, I'm just curious. This is something I was thinking about. I was like, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Hey, Brixton babe, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Um, so that's what I was just thinking. Are we enabling people and hurting themselves? Because I keep seeing people say this is an entertainment application. But this entertainment application is hurting people in their real life. How you doing, Lori B? Good to see you. Good morning. So yeah, this is the early morning edition where I was just thinking about like our content creators, because content creators don't try to check other content creators. And I'm talking about real life stuff. I ain't talking about no roasting and gagging and stuff like that. But we sitting up and celebrating people who may have issues going on, but not trying to help them out in their real life. So we only so we are only enabling them. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So those are my thoughts on that. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking about that. Like subscribers, like, oh, it's just entertainment. It's just, no, it's not entertainment. I don't think it's entertainment when we see people with an issue and we don't want to help them. Like we enabling the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a whole internet terrorist on our hands on the internet that's sitting up here calling people and trying to ruin their life, but we don't sit up there and do nothing about it. And then you say log off, right? Log off, but the person will still be impacted by the situation. Even if we got people who are calling on people who no, no, no. We're not even talking about you. So you all up in my chat. How about we call the La Cruces, New Mexico Terrorism Board, excuse me, and Tourism Board, and tell them what you're doing with their name. I think that's what we should do. Don't come in my chat. Nobody ain't talking about you. I even forgot about you. That's how irrelevant you are. So please don't come in my chat bothering me because I sure as hell don't bother you. But we should let them know that somebody else is playing on their name. Nobody's even talking about you. So please stay away from my chat. Please stay away from me. Now see, nobody ain't sitting up here about it. Nobody's bothered you. Nobody said nothing about you. And you keep harassing me. Leave me alone, dude. I don't know you. I left you alone. I left you alone. I have not mentioned your name in ages because you're irrelevant. Leave me alone. I don't know you. I don't like you. Leave me alone. Have not mentioned your name at all. Leave me alone. Broken people encouraging broken people to do F-ish, in my opinion. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, but it's not right though. But we got people who are not broken people. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, so like broken people encouraging broken people. Yeah, I. It's just sad. So I just want to talk about that, y'all. I just want to talk about that because sometimes we gotta stop. Like we see people struggling with medical conditions and things like that, and we're not trying to help them with the real life situations or real life help that they may need. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm pretty much saying. What's up, Lala? See how you doing? Hello, YouTube user. Why did you pick YouTube user? That's a interesting name, generic name. Why did you pick that? What's up, Lala? See how you doing? Good to see you this morning. So that's what I really wanted to talk about. Oh, and let me just talk about whole Lady Dimples thing. Lady Dimples does not have an issue with me, I feel. I peeped Lady Dimples a long, long time ago. You have to look at Lady Dimples as a persona, okay? A lot of you subscribers, I'm not coming at you subscribers, a lot of you subscribers and some content creators internalize this stuff to the 10th degree when you really need to internalize it to the 5th degree. I mean, this is why. Lady Dimples is just a persona. I don't think in real life Lady Dimples is anything like she really is. She may be conniving and stuff like that, but I have no issue with Lady Dimples. Lady Dimples knows that. So she'll run over there and play victim. She'll lie. Is it wrong? But the reason she keeps coming over is because she knows that she's welcomed. Lemon likes Lady Dimples, and she has fun over here. You know what I mean? And she'll run and she'll throw her little temper tantrum if somebody says something that she don't like. And it is what it is. It's a persona. But for people to say that we are attacking her and we're disrespecting her, that's nothing but the case. Listen, how is somebody going to roast somebody? How are you going to roast somebody? Sit there and roast the person who's the host of the platform, disrespect the platform owner, and then think it's okay. And then when they say one thing back, oh, he's the enemy, he's disrespected. It don't work that way. And I think Lady Dimples likes it over here, and she can do what she want to do. Um, she could keep saying stuff, but I think people are on to her and how she rolls. So yeah, what's up, Nori B? How you doing? So that's all I really wanted to say regarding that situation and everything. Is that I don't know. This isn't the area where other people hold anybody accountable or try to get people help. And when they do try to get help, they call them scammers and stuff. Now I did see on stereo before they let you go live, they say no scamming. So I do want to know what galvanized that. I do want to know what galvanized that whole no scamming situation. So that's pretty crazy. What's up, to the Rooter? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? So, um, hey, nobody. How you doing? Oh, nothing going on. I was just saying our subscribers and somewhat content creators adding to the real life issues of content creators. That's all. Because we see people up there with eating disorders, sex addictions, and other stuff. Like I don't know. It's just crazy. So I just wonder if content creators are not telling, hey, we care for you. We want you to get help. We want you to get the appropriate help, but not like feed into what's causing them to have these real life situations. We got people around here who have mental illness, clearly have mental illness, So yeah, I don't know, but it may not be our territory. It may not be our territory. Like I said, we got people around here being internet terrorists, messing with people's lives, and then when they get caught out and say, "Oh, you got the wrong person," oh, I don't care. Um, that's the wrong person. So if they're not guilty, they're not guilty. Like what? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that. Um, what's up, Queen Diva? Nessa Allen, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know anything else, y'all. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Mm, that's about it. That's about it. Anybody got any questions? So, like I was saying on stereo, I'm back over there. I'm trying to enjoy the app. I guess I don't know. They also, like I said, they put in there no scamming. So I was like, why would something must have been going on regarding the scam? But I saw a lot of stuff. People saying, "Oh, send me your cash app and I'll do this," and some other crazy stuff. It's crazy. But anyway, hey Danielle, Will, good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Red's wife? Good to see you. Hey, Blockspot, how you doing? What's up, Queen Diva? What's up, everybody? So, I don't know. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. I'll drop the link in case y'all want to come up. Feel free to. Um, I don't know if there's anything else y'all want to talk about. I just came on. That was kind of bothering me that I saw people. I don't know. Are content creators and subscribers adding to the real life mayhem and problems of other content creators? Like I said, I just thought about that. I don't know. Anyway, we had the lady at SA San Antonio try to call CPS what in 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, come on, you know nobody is up at that time of night. You know what I mean? Huggy Pacino effect. What up, SK? It's a lot of black fishing going on and false gender profiles, guys pretending to be girls and vice versa. Oh, yeah, that's I always see that. I always see that. But that's part of being over there, right? You could be anybody you want to be. So that's the interesting thing about that. I don't know what's up with your girl, Ask April. Are you tight with Ask April, Huggy Pacino? I don't know. Oh, I mean, that might be Bullet Scotty that she's tight with. I don't know. For some reason, she got an issue with me because of Bullet Scotty. So I don't know. All right. Anything else? I don't know anything else. Well, y'all don't want me to go into that whole political thing, do you? No. So, hey, Bristol Bay, what's up with your dude over there from the UK getting on his feelings because I said something about the about the whales thing, the guy in the whales with the Bitcoin. I don't get that. I don't get that. Mr. Allen, did you get any sleep? I fell asleep after 2 a.m. I think we were on for a little bit after that. Oh, okay. No, I don't need much sleep. April cool though. I don't have. Okay. Hold on. Somebody messaging me. I want to know what these messages about. All right. Let's see. Uh oh. Oh no. The person that I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about it indirectly because I was like, you know what? Brixton babe, I can't talk about certain things because of my gender. You know what I mean? I can't talk about certain things because of my gender. I can't talk about that because it will be spun a certain way no matter what. I blame the people that cheer on the calls and sit in the chat saying that. I agree too. Now, Melons, what's going on with that name? Okay, but I agree with you too. I agree with you too. I do agree. I do agree with that about you. I do agree. Yeah, breaks the babe. I can't do that. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, all the things that have been said, that was easy. That was, I could hit that out of the park. Like, I could do a video. I could do so much with that, but I'm not. And I can't. So, Bristol babe, I know that is a testament to the character that I try to exhibit and I try to emulate the ways of the Lord on Sunday. Now, I might have fallen short, but I sure am not going to emulate the ways of Lucifer. But I don't know. I don't know. I that she just set me up for a home run with that. But right now, I'm just gonna sit in the clubhouse and not do nothing with that. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Thank y'all for being here with Early Morning with Sir King and Avatar Nation. I really do appreciate y'all support and listen to what I gotta say. Right now, we're talking about our subscribers. Our subscribers and content creators, the people to blame for the real life issues of certain content creators. Are we exacerbating their situation? Who is at fault? Who's at fault? Tell Sir King and Avatar Nation who is at fault. Who is at fault? Tell me. Tell me. Who's at fault? Because right now I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's going on that people are enabling that behavior. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah, I know. I know. But I say I can't do that, Brixton Babe. I can't do that because that'll be wrong for me to do, right? That'll be wrong for me to do. So that's why I say I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I don't know. Brixton Babe, you get me in trouble. See, you're getting me in so much trouble, Brixton Babe. I may have to go to the UK and live with you. See, it's so hard out here being a man because you can't act a certain way that you want to act when a woman comes for you. And I love my women. I love my women, but oh lordy. All right, I'll drop the link one more time. Anybody else want to say something? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh yeah, if you want to submit a poem or recite a poem, we're going to do that tomorrow. So feel free to. Feel free to submit a poem if you so choose to, if you want to. There might be a cash prize. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got any interest yet. Do you know about Jessica X versus Sheree 7-1 situation? Very sad and messy and wild and crazy. Okay, I'll look into it. But thank you. I'll look into it. Danielle Will says, you know, people like to watch a train wreck. Yeah, I understand that. That's good if you watch it, but that don't mean you shall participate in doing it because I feel like if that person actually gets in a wreck, then you are responsible for contributing to that wreck. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like I'm not contributing to Lady Dimple's situation because I don't think she really has a wreck going on. She just likes to be sexual and overt and things like that. But there's other people who have real life situations that I think a lot of people are contributing to it. You know what I mean? So you know, how you gonna sit in the chat and tell people that hey, you calling CPS is wrong, but when somebody says something, you want to block them out? Right? Don't tell me how to fight, right? But if somebody was to do something of the same nature to you, then you'd be like, they're wrong. I don't get that. Like, I don't understand that. Like, if I punch you, you can't tell me that I can't hit you with a 2x4. I don't get that. I don't understand that rationale. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know. Interesting. I bet a fool would. I act a fool when they come for me offline. I'm a gentleman because they don't play with me offline. Okay, I got you. But now, see, but you can't say that, Huggy Pacino, because people are taking things offline. So it's different if you and I are going back and forth and I call you a big grapefruit looking head, but then instead I call, I don't know, a relative of yours or something like that. That's why that's the issue that's going on right now. Dimples flirted with me and I'm straight. I didn't even get offended. No, I'm not talking about that. Dimples like to play victim, but I see the persona, so it's not an issue now. And Dimples, come on home and stay home. You don't need to go over there. That lady, that CEO sees you as a peasant. Well, I'm gonna just call her a FEO. Man, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I'm gonna just call her FEO, fake executive officer. There you go, FEO, FEO, fake executive officer. That's what we do. So no CEO, FEO, fake executive officer. There you go. Okay, all right, okay. All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to say? I don't got nothing else. I just want to speak my mind to just say our other content creators and subscribers contributing to the real life demise of other content creators. So That's what I got to say. Anything else? Y'all be prepared for tomorrow. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I think a lot has been highlighted in our country. I often wonder with Dr. Martin Luther King, will he be happy with the progress that we've made in society? And I think at first he would have been, but right now I don't think so. Um, but right now I think we're in a our world is changing. Our world is changing, and I think some people don't like that change. So, mm. Yeah, come home, Lady Dimples. Come home, Lady Dimples. And I think it's kind of crazy. Let me just say this: I think it's kind of crazy how other content creators are dissuading other people from going on other people's panels. Like, hey, good morning, Spicy Philly. How you doing? I just ST Serenity. I think it's kind of messed up, right? That people will dissuade other people from coming on other people's platforms, even if they enjoy being on that person's platform. Like, you ain't never heard me. Well, you never heard me dissuade anybody from going on anyone's platform. Unless they going over there like that person's just bashing or whatever. But I never try to tell somebody, "Oh, don't you go over there." There's only been a few instances where people use people who were in my camp and use them to personally go at me. That's the only thing. But I don't like that. Like, why won't you just it's just crazy to me. It's kind of immature, it's devilish and stuff like that. Yeah. But we see how things turn around in a matter of time. All right. Anything else? I think people should go where they want to go unless you're using that person to go at another person. You know what I mean? And I tell Lemon, you can say, well, Sir K, you're being a hypocrite because you just told Lemon not to go on other people's platforms. Well, those are other people's platforms. They have expressed somewhat of a not disdain for Lemon, but like negative opinions about Lemon. So I don't think their motives are pure. Like, if Lemon was to go on Rico's platform, I don't care. If Lemon was to go on Timothy's Blame's platform, I don't care. If Lemon was to go on Jay Wilson's platform, I don't care. But there's other platforms that are seeking to, embarrass him and call him out. And I'm like, Lemon, you got a peep game. Mm-mm, no, yeah. That's not cool when people do that underhanded. Well, Bricks and Babe, they're doing that blatantly. They just said, don't go over the platform. That was the whole thing, right? They didn't like the fact that I had a whole panel show and it was fun and entertaining. So what did they do? They go sit up there on theirs and say, if I see anybody over there, then I'm not effing with you. What kind of weak stuff is that? Oh, so now you're going to intimidate your audience and tell them that if they come over here, then you're going to ostracize them? That's weak as hell. That's weak as I don't know what. But anyway, I don't care. What's for me is for me. It is what it is. It's childish. It's childish. Childish. So yeah, so that's about it. If anything else, I don't know anything else. I mean, we'll come back later with a show tonight. If you guys have any ideas, if you got the Avatar Nation collection that you want to come in and send any pictures in to IG, feel free to. But that's about it, y'all. I don't know anything else. I hope you guys have a great day and everything is a-okay. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop down and let me know, or I'll let you go. Regarding last night, what happened last night? We had Tim Blaine and Rico came by. They were able to chum it up a little bit and stuff like that. So, yeah. But that's about it, y'all. I don't know anything else. I hope that whole Tox and Tracy situation don't get no worse than it is. But like I said, that whole thing, like Huggy Bachino was saying, you got to keep it online. You got to definitely keep it online. So, definitely keep it online. And to that person that keep harassing me that just came in my chat, that I don't F with you, you were doing stuff, you were causing somebody's job, you were calling people's jobs, you were pissing on people's pictures, you were doxing people. So don't sit up here and tell me, oh, you were being an internet terrorist. So you're gonna sit up here and get mad because we galvanized or try to contact people in your city to stop you from doing what you were doing. You were hurting people's lives. You were putting innocent black children on your page that you don't even know or that you don't even like have any relationship to. So sit back and reflect on your own actions before you get mad at what people do. Stop effing with people. Stop messing with people. Keep it online. If you want to do parodies of people, if you want to talk ish about people, that's fine. But stop reaching into people's lives and then expecting some kind of exemption when people get fed up about it. You have no right to call nobody's job and try to get them fired. You have no right to piss on nobody's picture. You have no right to dox nobody. You know what I mean? That's not cool. So don't tell people how to stop what you're doing. Keep it online. Because when somebody was doing what they doing, you see how you acting. You see they're calling judges and stuff. Leave people alone. Like I said, I ain't mess with you in ages. You're irrelevant. Go over to another area of YouTube that will embrace you. You hell of offensive and disrespectful. All right, so that's what I wanted to say about that. All right, y'all. I'm about to be out of here. Y'all make it a great day. Make sure everything's okay. Feel free to head over to Teespring if you want some Avatar Nation collection wear. You know, we have some good stuff. Make sure you go get you a hoodie. That's my favorite item in the collection line is the hoodie. We got mugs, we got towels, we got pillows, and we got phone cases. I'll be right back. Alrighty. So we back. That's all I really got to say. Not much else going on in this early morning hour. I just wanted to get that out. And that's about it. I'll drop the link one more time in case anybody else anything else they want to say. I'm just also thinking about the inauguration. I don't know. It sounded kind of unfortunate they had to make it a fortress and stuff like that. So that was interesting. They had to make it a fortress. But I don't know. We'll see. It should be an interesting situation. I just hope they don't have any armed protests. That's gonna be crazy if they do. Also, shout out if the person's listening. Shout out to the person who's actually in DC. That's been called to arms regarding to protect that situation. So shout out to them and everything. Hope everything stays safe for you out there. And thank you for, I guess, protecting the nation, the country, and democracy. So this also wanted to say something about democracy real quick. Are we now being a victim to our own democratic ways? You get what I'm saying? Because if we were in a dictatorship, then everything would be squashed. I'm just saying, I'm not advocating, I'm not saying get rid of democracy, but I think a lot of what's going on, even from the Rona, is due to our democratic system. We can't control it, right? In China, they put people and lock people up. If you lived in an apartment or something, you couldn't leave it. Um, but here we can't even sit down. You have Bow Wow at a concert with tons of people not wearing a mask. And here we have this whole situation where we got companies telling the president to shut up and other stuff. I just think it's fascinating, the joys that we experience with democracy, but also the pains that you can, somewhat have a coup, put it on social media and stuff like that. It's just kind of crazy. But like I said, it's interesting at the same time and somewhat disheartening. I think a lot of it has to do with religion. I don't think we're godly as a country anymore. We rarely talk about religion. We taking religion out of schools. I think that is a main difference is that when you don't put a moral fiber into children, then they may grow up to be heathens. And I think that's what we're seeing when you take religion. We ain't saying sit up there and pray, but at least you let them know that there's a higher power and stuff like that, and to act accountable. They may actually carry their own with them into the life and so forth. And I think that's what we are. I think that's what we are experiencing. Is just like we're not celebrating God no more. We're not celebrating godliness. We celebrate promiscuity. We celebrate lying. And one thing, how you gonna sit up there and say I lie? I can't stand how somebody sits up there and says I lie. Not I lie, but I lie. Yeah, I lie and boast about it. I got a clip of somebody saying, "Yeah, I lie." They say I lie. So when we as a society, as a people, start to question anything that comes out of the person's mouth, and we automatically do that, thinking that like, okay, they automatic lying, that means was we as a society got have fallen. Because anything that a person saying, we should think of it as truth. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like, I don't know, you in a movie or something. Hold on one second. We in a movie or something. But when a person says, "Oh well, I lied," or they say that, "Oh, you should know I wasn't telling the truth." Wait a minute. So that just eliminates everything as we as a people eh, represent, which is being truthful. Like if somebody says, as Brixton Spade says, "Oh, I had a great day," I shouldn't immediately begin to question that. Oh no, she didn't really have a great day. She's lying. I don't get that. So I just think a lot of what's going on is taking the church out of the schools, not promoting being on the right track. Like I said, we promote killing and shooting and being dishonest and fraud and stuff like that. Not standing up for what's good. And don't say, "Oh, you in the wrong area. You in the wrong." No, this is all the virtual sphere is a microcosm of the real world. The real world only fixates on money. The real world fixates on promiscuity. Same thing on the virtual sphere. So, hey, know your own worth. Yeah, I'm up early. I'm trying to, hey, Queen Diva, I'm just trying to, something was on my heart. So I'm just speaking from the heart. What's up, Vashti? How you doing? Okay, so yeah, so that's how I feel. I really do feel that way. And I feel like a lot of this stuff in 2020, it's just ironic, huh? This all started happening in 2020. It's a culmination, and now it's continuing in 2021. And I'm gonna just tell you this: we have not seen the culmination of what's happened since that Thanksgiving travel and that Christmas travel and that New Year's travel. We still are going to experience a fallout, and we're going to continue to experience a fallout from this whole Rona situation until we get it under control. But our leadership don't act like leaders in the real world, and I feel sorry for the upcoming generation because they have no real compass on how to act. Like we don't promote chivalry, we don't promote honesty, we promote greed, we promote, oh, you gotta fake it till you make it. It is what I'm just saying. We promote scamming. I got it. Oh, I got it. But when you tell, oh, you should never believe me then. What? How you gonna simply say I should never believed you when you came to me pitching an idea that I thought was honest and I believed in you? Can you believe that? That's kind of crazy. So that's what I wanted to share. That was on my heart. That I don't know. We just need to. Bristol Babe says we need to reset. We need to look at ourselves as society long and hard, then at least try to do better. We have to do it, or things will go further downhill. Okay, but Brixton Bay, what causes us to reset? Nobody don't reset nothing, when they don't have to. When they don't have to, they don't reset anything. The only thing that causes people to reset is catastrophe, unfortunately. Because we as a society, the only time we had a reset is 9/11. Was 9/11 when you saw everybody come together. Why? Because everybody got affected. They put aside their prejudice, they put aside their hate for each other, they put aside anything that they had against each other, and they tried to decide to unite. Because why? They had no choice. And I hate the same thing gonna happen in this situation, except it's gonna be a virus or something that's gonna cause people to reset. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. But I agree with you. But like the question is, what is gonna cause us to reset? You know? Like I said, there is no more mention of the church. There is no more mention of anything. And that's kind of sad because once you lose your moral compass, your moral fiber, you just turn numb. And it seems to me when you turn numb, then all that you want to achieve is popularity and success. But then they tell you, oh, you can't take it with you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Be careful what you wish for too. I spoke about the guy that was I'm not gonna mention that, but a very accomplished person, and he wound up taking his life at the end. Like we don't know what the personal pain that somebody goes through, but I'm like, oh Lord. So that's what I want to say. Y'all, yeah, please thumbs up the live. Please thumbs up the live. Please thumbs up the live. So I guess I'll end it on this note, y'all. In touch with your higher power. Get in touch because what is the purpose of doing all this on earth celebrating man's accomplishments, but you can't get in the pearly gates because you didn't abide by his rules. That's what I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You could do all this. You could have 250 million. You could be the world richest man. But what's the point if you can't? You know you can't take it. World. You can't take it with you. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to get in there. Maybe you want to stay outside. I don't know. But I'm just saying the reason we have the issues that we have now is just because of people ain't with the church. People ain't got no moral confidence. People lie. What somebody tell me one time? What somebody tell me? I didn't tell you to believe me or something like that. And I'm like, wow, wow. So I should believe everything that's coming out of your mouth is a lie. When you tell me that, that means that we. No. So that's all I got to say. I don't know if anybody wants to come up and say anything. So is this one of those all nighter lives? No, Steve Austin. No, it's not one of all nighter lives. It's not. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Uh, Brixton Bay says it can't get worse in 2020. The internet forced us to look at what's really going on as opposed to what's being spun. Reset, do better, have integrity. Sadly, Brixton Babe, I disagree. I think things can get a whole lot worse. And I'm not laughing at that, but I'm just saying I do think things can get a whole lot worse. I really do. I really do. I really, 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 really do. And I think, the whole Rona thing kind of showed us how unappreciative we were. Now I know there were a lot of appreciative people out there, but I think it showed us how unappreciative we were because things were stripped of us immediately. 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 Like you couldn't go where you wanted to go. You couldn't go to the movies. You couldn't go to your bar. You couldn't go to your sporting events. I'm tired of looking at arenas. How you go sit there and tell me the NBA is playing in an arena but no fans? Like I just what? Like it looks like a practice game. Like I just don't. It's just I don't. So yeah, football games the same way. So I think it was just trying to show us to be appreciative, but I don't know. So and then what's sad about it is we got governments not wanting to help people out at the best of their ability. What's that about? What's the best of that? What's that about? Ain't that isn't that why y'all pay taxes? For in a time of need like this, the government is supposed to sit up here and help you come together and help. But we sit up here having bipartisan uh sit up there talking, oh well, I want this in the deal. I want this in the deal. I want a copyright act in the deal. If you don't give me this, then da da da. Ain't that what we elected you to protect? I know we all have our own, based on our political party, we have our own, agenda. But at the end of the day, we elect you to represent the best interests of the country. You got people who you voted into office. Now you're gonna sit up there and say, nah, you only good with this amount. When your behind couldn't sit up there and survive on that amount on your own. And then let's talk about the hypocrisy of what happened on the Capitol. How are you gonna sit up there now all of a sudden talk about, oh, we need to install metal detectors when people were trying to tell you to install metal detectors in schools and all this stuff. Now all of a sudden because you get touched, oh now you want to sit up there and kind of relate and spin it. I was just like, wow, did it really take you that to really understand the situation? I don't know. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's kind of crazy. Unbelievable. To the Rooter says, I fear Wednesday for you all in America. I'm so sorry we look up into America, but not anymore. Oh man. Yeah, 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 it's kind of crazy. Y'all need to take that vaccine, bro. Ain't no joke. My family hit hard by this virus. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve Austin. I really am. I agree with you. But I mean, somebody, I think it may have been Brixton Babe, was told me the other day that people were dying allegedly from the virus. I mean, for the vaccine. So I don't know. I don't know. What somebody's tongue swelled up in their mouth or swelled up in their mouth. So yeah. Mm. But yeah. Anything else I wanted to say? So we shall see. Like I said, I don't know. It's kind of sad what happened. Another thing. So I was watching the news and I heard the news playing in the background. And they seem to be talking about, oh Lord, now they wish they never had taken them off of Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and everything because now that's pushed them back into other means of communication. that's not so visible. Now, see, we just had a whole discussion about Twitter last night and him doing what Jack Dorsey did, what he did, and I'm like, y'all crazy because by you doing what you did, now you can't surveil what's going on. But I could have told y'all that, and I'm not even in the intelligence community. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's crazy. So, but and there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, so then the Twitter employees and executives are sitting up there closing their Twitter accounts and scrubbing their social media profiles because they don't want nobody to find them. You see, it's crazy. But they said Jack Dorsey's over there sitting over there in a private island. Boy, I tell you, this world is crazy that we live in. But at the end of the day, like they say, get in touch with God because you never know when that horn is gonna come. So when that horn starts blowing and he comes back home, I ain't trying to scare y'all. I'm not trying to scare y'all, but I don't know. So, like I said, what's the big deal of having 150 million? You can't take it with you, and you won't get into the pearly gates because you was acting a fool on earth. I don't know. But this is my morning early sermon with Sir King in the congregation of Avatar Nation. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about that regarding that. Also, if you see missing post office boxes or mailboxes in your neighborhood, that's due to what's going on in the Capitol. Well, not per se, but they fear that people may use the mailboxes as a means of retribution. So yeah, so if your post office box is missing or mailbox is missing, maybe that's why. Just letting y'all know. Right, better live right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let me see. Anything else I want to say? Anybody got any other questions? Hey, hello, Blue Vinity Fake. How you doing? Um, I'll drop. Well, anybody got anything else they want to say? This is the early morning edition. I just had some things I wanted to say. I don't know. Not people care, but everybody keeps saying that this is an entertainment application. But I see a lot of people real lives being affected intentionally, indirectly, and somewhat indirectly. I think y'all, you know what I mean? But yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So also I learned I ain't telling nobody to invest nothing, but I'm not telling nobody to invest anything. But Bitcoin, you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App now. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App. Also, if you have what they say, Venmo. Well, first of all, y'all should be using pins. I think Lemon said he don't use a pin on his phone. So y'all make sure y'all use a pin on your phone. So if in case anybody gets it, they can't sit up there and get your phone and send money to another application and stuff. But yeah, be careful, y'all. Be careful. I have to go downtown in the morning, a little concerned. Spicy in Philly, I don't know. They said that's all. Now I don't know how close downtown is to the Capitol, but they said all that's closed off. They said they got that shut down. So you might want to check before you head down there. I saw that on CNN. I saw that on CNN that everything is closed down, everything is a fortress and all that. So I don't know. I don't know how it relates to you. What's up, Ashley? I still need more clues about the post. Oh, okay. I'm not enjoying life. I can't really touch on that situation too much right now. But how can I say it? Hold on. Somebody's sending me something. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Someone that sent me a voice message. I can't play that right now because I'm live. But enjoy life. I want to say what I want to say about that. Okay, so that whole situation, that is a real life situation. I'm not giving the details about that situation, but someone does have a misdemeanor charge on them due to some, I think, some internet fugazi stuff that started on this application with people in this, well, with someone in this area. I'm not going to go into that because that's a private. I don't know if it's well, it is a private issue, even though it's a public document. I'll let that person deal with that on their own. Like I said, just look out for the January 27th. January 27th. Just look out for that date. But yeah, I can't go into that really much. Even though I know if I was in that situation, they wouldn't give me the same consideration. So, but yeah. Yeah, but it is true. It is, I mean, I don't know. It is true. The document is true. Now, if it relates to that specific content created in this area or just a relative, I can't say that per se. But it is true. And it's based on the stuff that involved this area. Now, that's what I'm saying. So more details will come out soon, I'm sure, as the date approaches. More details will come out. So more details. Okay, so to the person in the back, this ain't a good time. Like to the person in the back, this ain't a good time. Every time I come on, I'm just gonna say this to the person in the back, every time I come on, you don't have to come on my platform. I'm not dissing you, but every time you come on, I just sometimes it's not the best time. Like every time ain't the best time for you to come on. So take it no slight if I don't bring you on. Every time that I come on, it's not the best time to come on. You know what I mean? So that's what I gotta say. So every time that I come on, you don't have to come on. And every time it's not the best moment. Okay. All right, I'll leave it at that. Well, I might make the news because I need to try. Oh Lord. Well, I might make the news because I need my iPhone fixed, and hell no, Apple just called me to. Okay, well then you may be outside of the I don't know what they'll call it, outside of the hot zone. You may be out of the hot zone. So oh yeah, I don't know, Spicy in Philly. I ain't gonna try to catch you up or nothing, but do you mind sending us some pictures of what it looks like over there? Because I've been watching the news and you can't really see anything. So I was wondering if somebody can get some real life pictures. If somebody could give me some real life pictures of what it looks like in DC with the National Guard. I am not responsible if you get incarcerated. I will compensate you for your services if you are able to get some real life pictures of what's going on in DC. Because I've been looking at CNN and all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay, those are okay pictures, but I want some real life pictures of what's going on in DC. I really do. So if anybody, now if 10 people come to me, I ain't paying 10 people. I'll pay the first person that gives me some good pictures that we can use on the broadcast regarding things that's going on in DC. I really would like to do that. I really would like to do that. So I will compensate you for your time. Uh, Now don't think I'm gonna pay you $100 or something. No, I will pay you for your time. I will pay you for your gas. Now, if you live all the way out somewhere far, no, but I will compensate you. You'll be able to buy some frappuccino and something else. I don't know, but I will be respectful of your time. So feel free to I want some real life pictures. I want some real life pictures. I want pictures of maybe a gate. Now, like I said, if you get incarcerated because of this field trip, I am not responsible. I am not responsible. Don't sit up there and say, well, I did it because I was following Avatar Nation and Avatar Nation told me, no, 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 no. You know the rules and all that. And I don't know, just take some pictures or whatever. We just doing this for journalistic reasons. Okay. We just like to know what's going on. You know, this is a hot topic in the streets and we just like to know what's going on. So the first person that's able to send it to me, I'll compensate you. But don't put your jeopardy, don't put your safety or your freedom in jeopardy. Okay, all right, because I ain't bailing you out. And don't get spodey with no National Guard. Don't provoke no National Guards. Cause I can't even talk. Hold on, I need some water, y'all. I'm about to get fluffy. Okay. All right. So don't provoke no National Guard or anything like that. We're just trying to see what's going on. So you just a journalist for the day or whatever. So okay. All right. Black men don't troll. Oh well, that's a good name. I'm glad you standing up for black men. Okay. No, Vashti, no SKBL fund. You know I run into you. I'll be like, Vashti. We need some money for the the freelance Avatar Nation Journalism Bail Fund. There you go, the freelance Avatar Nation Journalism Bail Fund. So Vashti, I need some $5. I need $8, $10, $20, or $5 for a $5 foot long so they can eat as well. I'm just joking. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So anybody in the DMV that want to go over there, feel free to just, I don't know, take a picture or two or something like that. All right, we're gonna cut a commercial real quick while I go drink this water. We'll be right back. Okay. All right, thank you, Basti. I appreciate that. Is somebody saying, "Oh, Rico to do it"? Yeah, ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna get Rico in trouble though. I don't want to get Rico in trouble. So yeah, like I said, I'm not repeating myself. So if we got anybody in the DMV, I think Spicy and Philly said that she would like do it. But feel free to hit me up on IG. It's SK underscore Avatar Nation. SK underscore Avatar Nation. If you got any pictures over there, now I'm not being bougie. I'm not being demanding. I'm not being disrespectful. But please send me some good quality pictures. I don't want you sending me pictures that's smudged and with your finger in the picture and all that. I'm just saying because I will compensate you for your efforts. Now, like I said, I ain't doing all. I ain't paying you like if you work for CNN. The reason I'm saying this is because I have to be straightforward with people. I'm not being disrespectful or inconsiderate or anything like that or inconsiderate. So just letting you guys know. So please feel free to. If you got some pictures, I would like to see it. I would like to see them and what's going on. Firsthand experience, firsthand accounts and stuff like that. All right. Anything else? No, that's about it. Once again, SK underscore Avatar Nation. SK underscore Avatar Nation on IG. Feel free to send me any pictures you got of what's going on. Because I'm interested. They said like the National Mall is closed down. They said they got fence, barbed wire, all this crazy stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, what? Oh, lordy, lordy. Hmm. Someone says Rico is going around looking for a platform that welcomes him because he doesn't ruin his name with other platforms. I don't think he's ruined his name. I think they took advantage of him. I mean, even if you've been around with the whole Wiley situation, he was taken advantage by Wiley. Tracy used Rico because Rico is just, he thinks that people have his best interests at heart and they don't. And he's been taken advantage of and used up and through these YouTube streets. And then when he reacts, then it's an issue. That's a situation with Rico. I don't think he's ruined his name. I think he, you know, let people play on his name. Now, did he do some adverse things that put him in a situation? Yeah, but I don't think, he ever used anybody. Can you ever say that Rico used somebody? No, I don't think so. With that whole situation with Tracy knew what she was doing. She was sitting up that boy, using that boy for clicks and views. I'm like, I care for him. She didn't care enough for him. Because you would never dog out nobody like that you really care for. But once again, it is what it is. Let's see. Anything else, y'all? Anything else? I think I've almost talked for an hour. So I'm trying to think anything else. No. So this has been the Sunday Word by Sir King and the congregation of Avatar Nation. Y'all, please start doing right. Because I don't know. 2020 is a heck of a year. 2021 is going to be crazy. So we'll see. And you never know. The Lord of Love may bless us and just change things for the better. But obviously, this happened for a reason, right? And I don't think how he was happy with the way that we were acting as a society and stuff like that. And I think the evolution of technology has a lot to do with it. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me see what you guys are saying. How about that guy that had 500 rounds of ammunition on Friday in a gun? So I heard about that this morning. So pretty much what happened with that situation was he stood there and said he had some kind of identification that lists him as a private security guard. And he said he used it countless of times around DC and it got him in different various places and things like that. And he said he didn't really have 500 rounds on him. What happened was they went back to his car. Now, this is what I'm hearing. They went back to his car and they found the rounds of ammunition and the gun and they charged him. And somehow they said, like, now he's going to lose his job because If he has some kind of special clearance, he now can't use that. Oh Lord. You say okay. Okay. Mm. You dropped something in my chat the other day um, regarding that whole situation with that song. I'm trying to think about how before I say this. Who were the two people hit? Who were the two people hit? So it was DKL and it was James Caldwell. So and you put his name and I don't know. I'm just like it'll be interesting if he Phantom Queen, you catching me up in something because he was mighty quiet when that whole situation went down. What do you say? Deleted his channel here in the B, but he does have other channels not linked with the sector. Oh yeah, I understand, but it was interesting. He was mighty quiet regarding that whole situation went down. We know he has an extensive history with distribution, so I think someone's covering their tracks allegedly. It was just like you got so much to say. I don't, and I may be wrong, so I don't want to put that on somebody. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so Spicy Philly. Do I believe that guy? Well, I mean, that's what he said happened. And he was using a special clearance that wasn't, well, a special identification that wasn't true. I don't know, but they charged him, right? So I don't know. They say his license was for Virginia and not for DC. So his gun permit. So he was released. Yeah, he was released. Yeah, he was released. But he still got charged, so they said that may affect his appointment. Dealing with excuse me, the blowback of what? The blowback of what? What blowback is he dealing with? The blowback of what? He dealing the blowback of what? Okay, so what you saying? Are you implicating him or are you exonerating him? What are you saying? Are you implicating him or are you exonerating him? I just think it's just kind of odd that he went ghost. That's all. With all this happening. So, but anyway, and that's one person who's definitely well versed in distribution and so forth. So, mm, mm, you know. Are y'all anything else? Anything else? I should let y'all go. I should let y'all go. Feel free to hit up the thumbs up, please. Feel free to hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to share out the live if you so choose to. Feel free to tell people to subscribe if you so choose to. SK play our rap theme song. Oh no, we got DJ requests. Okay. They just showed downtown Philly News Bracing. But this is the thing though. Do you think Spicy and Philly that they are going to let people have armed protests? Like I could easily see that popping off going wrong. Like that could be a natural. That could just be just a national disaster story. It could be a national disaster story. You sit up there, okay, yeah, we walking around with our arms, yeah, 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 and then something pop off, and then you just have like anarchy. I don't know. So SK, sir, can you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I can't assume that I know what you mean. I know what you mean because you said it the other night, pretty much. Um, Nothing bad going to happen this week. Steve Austin, I would love to believe that, but what I'm telling you is you don't do all this for nothing. You don't do all this for nothing. You don't do all this for nothing. This isn't an isolated incident. You have people within various branches of organizations maybe potentially facilitating this. I don't think y'all understand the scope of this situation. So I don't know, but I'm not speaking down on you, Steve. And also, I'm just like, why would you do all this? All this. This has been 4 years. You know what I mean? Do all this for nothing. I don't know. I hope nothing happens. I hope nothing happens. I know some stuff, but I'm not telling in an open chat. Okay. Well, you know how to reach me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to get no info on him. I just think that the situation blew up greater than they thought it would be. I don't, you know what I mean? They thought it would just be a whole little copyright thing, and maybe it's blowing up to something else. And I did hear that James got the strike removed, so that's good. That's good. So it says, but I'm not surprised what happened. Right, 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 right. Yeah, that would have been crazy. Oh no, I'm not gonna talk about that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for your participation. Remember, at the end of the day, I want to wrap it up by saying, do what's right. Try to tell the truth. Don't sit up here and say, "Oh, I lied." Because like I said, when we as a society start to question everything that comes out of a person's mouth and not to believe it as truth, then we as a man and as society is lost. Um, the whole thing regarding content creators and subbies contributing to the real life negative circumstances of these content creators, that's for other people. But we gotta stop cheering on people who try to ruin people's real life and think it's for entertainment. Because if that was done to you, then what? You want somebody to feel sorry for you. Okay. And then for those content creators that are trying to threaten subbies and other, people who freaking their platform by saying that, you show that you're really weak, insecure, powerless, fake, or fraud, and a FEO. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying. The scary thing about the right wing is that they know how to, and that's really, yeah. The other thing, did y'all hear that the NRA filed for bankruptcy? How in the hell is the NRA filing for bankruptcy in these times? Like, how? How is the NRA filing for bankruptcy in these times? I don't get that. But, mhm. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's unfair to Biden and Harris because that's what you signed up for. Nobody ever said. I think that's what I'm saying. Like and I'm not coming at you, Vashti. I'm just saying in general. We as a society, we as a world, expect a certain form of behavior or celebration. You signed up for the job, for good times or bad times. This may cement their legacy for generations to come. But in order for their legacy to be cemented, they had to go through some adversity, and this is the adversity. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. And not saying that they had to pay such an extreme cost, but obviously they signed up for the job, right? So you can't sit up here and say everything be peaches and cream and everything. That's what I'm saying. We as society has gotten complacent regarding how things should be. We still in a world where anything is unpredictable. So to sit up there and say, "Oh well, this is not fair to them," no, you knew you built your name. You built your name. You built your campaign off of correcting the ills of what the prior administration has done. So you're gonna have to endure that until the days after, and maybe even a year after. Yes, it's unfair, but that's what they signed up for. So I don't condone what's going on, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say, "Well, you didn't know what you were getting into, therefore, we should feel sorry for you." No, you want to be a world leader. No, so I mean, like I said, what they're going through may cement their legacy forever and ever, and even their children's legacy. So, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to say regarding that. But I appreciate that feedback, Basti. All right, y'all. So I just want to say, make sure y'all be the change y'all want to see in the world and get yourselves right, because you never know when that horn is coming. And you can have $150 million in the bank. Don't mean still you can buy your way into heaven. So, all right, y'all. I'm out. Take care. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Uh, and I'll be back later probably. I don't know. I got some stuff to do, take care of. But please, y'all, please don't let these content creators control you. don't tell don't tell them if you enjoy one content creator, don't tell them to tell, well, if I see you over there, you can't go no. That's not right. Y'all grown behind adults paying for your own phone and your own internet bill. And if you ain't paying for your own internet bill, then if the government is doing it, then the government is paying for it. So don't damn sure don't let them tell you where to go. Okay, I'm all right. So Vasti, make sure you contribute to the bail fund since we got DJ requests. Because I don't know, like I said, anybody that wants to send me pictures from DC, feel free to. Because I would just like to show what's going on, real, like and uncut and unfiltered. What's going on? Okay, all right, Vasti, this song for you and for everybody else of Avatar Nation, even the haters. All right, y'all, have a good day. We're about to be out. Hopefully, I can play it. All right, here we go. Bye, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Avatar Nation. Blue on the money like an avatar. I'm eating at the beat like it was at the salad bar. Squad so deep, numbers looking like a seminar. And I'm top unique, know that this is not regular cool. Okay. Cause I'm like a dog when they come to that kitty. Say up on my game and say up on my ditty. I did not have a lot, but I turned it to plenty. Okay. I hop on the live now. I'm with the nation. I stay hella fly like I'm on vacation. I ride for the tribe, the world for the take. It's all of that comfy down in my dreams. Gotta get paid like I'm Macaulay Green. Shout out to Lemon and shout out to King. Miss Juicy Auntie down the YP. Bitch cross the pond to the bricks town. 80 budget, 9 numbers ain't YouTube. Block spot 99 is a new school. This Avatar Nation better know I know it. Oh Lord. Avatar Nation, what's up? Okay. Avatar Nation, what's up? Thought it was done, but I just got going. Had to hop on that bitch to keep the thing flowing. You know what I know if you do, but you show it. They plug on the internet, hitting that cord. Yeah, you know how we do. You know what it is, and you know how we move. Avatar Nation, you know we too cool. You know this is squad. You know what we do. Oh Lord. Avatar Nation, what's up? Okay. Avatar Nation, what's up? Oh Lord. Avatar Nation, what's up? Okay. Avatar Nation, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Avatar Nation. So talk that talk, aka good money. It's coming through to let everybody know that's not an Avatar Nation. Let them know you are now witnessing greatness. Oh Lord. Avatar Nation, what's up? Okay. Avatar Nation, what's up?